Question 16 reads, in right triangle ABC above, BC equals 8. If cosine of angle X is root 3 over 2, what is the length of AB? Well, we know, if this helps, so ka toa. Well, we know that the ka is cosine, and cosine is just adjacent over hypotenuse. That is what cosine is, okay? And we know that the adjacent over hypotenuse, the ratio, we're already given. That is root 3 over 2. Mind you, how I'm saying that this is the ratio between, it's the simplest ratio between the adjacent side and the hypotenuse side. And so we can apply this ratio to this triangle ABC because angle X is the same, right? And so 8, right, if I rewrite this, 8 is BC, right? And so 8 is the hypotenuse. It goes on the denominator. And AC, we don't know, so we can keep it as is, and we can solve for AC, right? And so this ratio, these two should be equal to each other, right? And so if I solve for AC now, it's going to be, I can cross multiply 8, and that's going to be 8 root 3 over 2, and that's just 4 root 3, right? And so AC equals 4 root 3. I just used this ratio right here to solve for AC, right? Now, I can use the Pythagorean theorem to solve for AB. And the Pythagorean theorem states, just so that you don't, if you don't know already, it states that the sum of the square of two sides of a right triangle is equal to the square of the hypotenuse. That's a lot of words, but it makes more sense if I write it down. AB squared plus AC squared, which is 4 root 3 squared, equals BC squared, which is 8 squared, right? The hypotenuse, the length of the hypotenuse. And so AB squared can stay the same, AB squared plus 4 root 3 squared. And the way I can simplify this is by expanding it. And the exponent can apply to both terms inside the parentheses. So it becomes 4 squared into root 3 squared, right? Equals 8 squared is just 64, right? 8 into 8. This right here, so AB squared, if I write it again, this can be simplified even further. 4 squared is 16, and root 3, the whole squared is just 3, and so 16 into 3 is 48. So 48 equals 64. To get rid, I'm going to get rid of that 48 from both sides by subtracting 48. And so AB squared equals 64 minus 48, which is 16. Okay, so now don't put 16 as the answer because 16 is the length of AB squared, right? To get rid of that square, I have to root both sides. And so AB equals the root of 16, which is 4. And so our answer is going to be 4.